Imagine going live at 9 o'clock. All right. Already disliked? Perfect.
Yes!
Pre-dislike.
I wonder what is the most disliked video on YouTube.
I don't know.
It's probably something actually sad and upsetting, but I hope it's just like a PewDiePie video or something. Just Markiplier.
Yeah, it's probably like an apology video.
Yeah. Lucky Bat, ooh, Fred S. WB Nick? Wubnik? Welcome back, Nick.
Oh, I get it. We figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm taking credit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ooh, that was I almost spilled my water all over me.
Oh, Lucky Bat. I'm excited for tomorrow's video.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me 3.
Actually, I'm kind of excited for a year from now's video.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a really good one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I bet the most disliked video is probably Friday by Rebecca Black. Because that's a great, I mean, that's a, I mean, it slaps.
It's a classic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got, credit where credit's due. Quality song.
It's on your main playlist, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what she's up to.
Just being a normal person, right? Because wasn't that one of those things where like they make you a song and a music video?
Mm-hmm.
Like she was never a musician.
No. But maybe she was able to spin that into a podcast.
You know what? You know what?
Right.
That would work. I would listen to Rebecca Black's podcast.
Anyone can have a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
TK Studio Prince. Hello, all. Not sure how long I'll be awake for, struggling at the moment. I understand that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness.
Whatever else.
Canary. Hi. Bye.
Oh, no! Whatever else. You guys think you're going to last a year?
Great question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one day we might just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Without a trace.
But you can bet that we will be back in 5 to 7 years after that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll always be around. But, not for very long.
Mm-hmm. Every now and then, you'll see us commenting on a Goobertown Hobbies video.
Yeah. Exactly. That would have been a fun way to get reintroduced. Start commenting on a bunch of videos and see if people notice.
No one would have noticed.
But we notice people that comment.
No, we do.
So I bet you they would.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain people that comment on Goober's videos and we're like, they comment on ours.
Mm-hmm.
Disturbed Mushroom. I left a like this time. You can't stop me. I can't stop you, but I can be disappointed in you. I'm disappointed.
I'm not mad, just disappointed. Can't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time,
Content claimed.
This video is removed due to copyright.
Jeez Louise, so on the Wednesday video, it was late because it was processing and it got stuck. And then I uploaded 2 videos today, or I uploaded a video today to show Jay the progress on it, to get some opinions, and it wouldn't upload. It took 3 tries to get it fully uploaded. It's insane. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I wonder if YouTube servers are finally at capacity.
Probably, I don't know. They added a new thing where they check your content to see if there's any copyrighted material in it. Which jokes on them, there was for the last video. They didn't catch it.
That's true. So do you think that checking process for all like 300 million hours of content every minute is slowing them down a little?
I don't know. It's new. It's new, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what it is. But because it's on, like, the videos will be on their servers. It's not connected to my computer at all.
Yeah.
It's their job to process it, and they're just not doing it. And usually the processing takes 5 or 10 minutes, and it just wouldn't happen.
I mean, everybody's at the mercy of YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're probably just experiencing some technical difficulties with their brand new thing. To stop people from using a half second of the Mandalorian trailer.
Exactly. But we didn't get in trouble for it.
No.
It's hard. I think it's hard for them to check video, but it's really easy to check audio.
Yeah.
They just check if the waves are the same.
I mean, that makes perfect sense. Because what, you're going to check every pixel against every other pixel in the world? Like,
yeah.
So like, okay, so we've digitized, we've taught the computer every single moment from Friends. So now if anybody uses any frames from any season of Friends, we'll catch it. All right, next we need to do this, to teach the computer every single thing from anything ever.
Yeah. It's just probably not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely odd.
TK City Prince, remember folks, hit that thumbs down, show your love and support. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe for all the latest streams. Also, we have a Discord. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Ooh, I forgot to cover up my palette, and my black paint is still going strong.
Wow.
A couple of my other colors dried up, though. If you could believe it, brown dried up.
Yeah. That's pretty surprising. My brown's dry up, too.
Mm-hmm.
They're also we probably got our browns at the same time.
Yeah. Like 7 years ago.
Yep. That could be part of it.
To get your difference. Lol. I got copyright struck on my own music with YouTube. Yep. I know Kirioth, that same thing happened to him.
Amazing.
He didn't get a copyright strike. He got a content claim where somebody claimed he used their content, but it was literally his music that he invented.
Mm-hmm.
Kino Kinona's general AI will exist by 2040. Ah.
Is that what we're going to be calling it? General AI? Like an AI army?
Not Sergeant AI.
Yeah.
Or Lieutenant AI. He just goes straight.
Yeah, straight general.
So then if they went on a boat, would it become Admiral AI?
I hope so. I mean, I feel like if you're a computer, you wouldn't want to be in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a little dangerous.
I mean, I wonder how far out does Wi-Fi work on a boat? How far out can you go?
Well, that's why you have the satellites.
Ah.
You know, you just connect to a satellite and you're fine.
Whatever else. American Master Computer incoming.
Mm-hmm.
Akino Kinona's, if you can beat anyone at any war game, you better be a general. I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pretty decent book called Robopocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the world's most intelligent book, if you can believe it.
Really? I mean,
yeah, Robopocalypse. It's a little bit. It's like it. If you read it in high school, it probably slapped.
It's written by Albert Einstein.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of his earlier works.
Yeah, it does have some fun. It's the story of humans invent AI, and then it leads to a war between machines and people. And if anybody read the book World War Z by Max Brooks, it's a rip-off of that book. It's a series of anthology stories told in sequencing of events from the birth of AI through the robot wars, through the reconstruction of America. But if you like robots more than zombies, you probably want to read that one instead. Although World War Z is much, it's a better book. It's very good. And if anyone has ever read the Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooke, that's a very cute read. And it's quick. It's like 200 pages.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I always say, I have to learn how to read first.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to get hooked on something, it's going to be phonics. Do you think that there are little kids that are hooked on phonics that can't get their fix somehow? I'm surprised that's not spoken about more.
They go up to the teacher. You got the stuff? Do you got the orange booklets yet?
I need it. I need it. Scratching their arms. I'm hooked on the shit.
TK City Prince, OMG, I spent the whole day cleaning up these mold the models I was sent. I now have no excuse not to play 40k, well, apart from learning the game. I also need to learn 40k. I have the 9th edition rules. I have the 9th edition codex.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to do it. It looks complicated as hell. There's more stuff than there was before. It looks about the same rules-wise as 9th, but there's just more stuff. More unique stratagems and all sorts of stuff.
Yep. The stratagems take a little bit to get used to.
I was really excited. I can't wait to look at. My favorite was always the warlord, not the warlord traits. The unique war gear, the relics. Like you could take these super powerful upgrades, but you can only have like one. Or if you spend a command point 2, that turns your generic sergeant into an absolute beast.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw there was actually one for the Hexmark Destroyer, which was pretty cool because I've heard it was a little lackluster when its rules got revealed. But maybe if you always give it the relic, it's a solid pick. Good. Because I think it does get like 12 shots, and it deep strikes. And it can be taken in units of 1. So maybe its role is just to be suicide deep struck in, and to just vaporize, the orcs are being cheeky, and they have some Gretchen for holding backfield objectives. Boom, Hexmark.
Mm-hmm.
It blows away half of them, and then you know what? What the hell? Just hop into combat.
Yep. Might as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what if a Rumpherd could take a Power Claw?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be the ultimate? Basically, that would mean he has 12 wounds because of all the Gretchen, and then he gets to fight with his Power Claw.
Mm-hmm.
Kino.
That'd be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think that should be a rule.
Yeah. One thing I do miss, Kill Team is great, but I do kind of miss the idea of just rolling handfuls of dice. Well,
that's true.
That there's something magical about that. And I bet things go a little bit more consistently because, you're not rolling 2 dice for your shot. Right. 5 times a game, you're rolling 20. You're rolling over 100 probably every turn.
But think about all the games of 40k that we played, like 20.
Mm-hmm.
It was never consistent even then.
That's true. It was always swingy.
I think there's something wrong with us.
Probably. Well, and also, I don't think any of us ever played the same list twice or the same tactics twice.
Yeah.
Aquinones. Everyone always thinks robots will revolt and there will be war, but if politics has taught me anything, it's that people will generally go along with whatever as long as they aren't inconvenienced.
Yes,
oh yeah, the robots, instead of going to war with us, they'll just make Amazon just 1 tick more efficient so that no one ever complains about anything ever again.
You get whatever you order within an hour.
And it's delivered by a robot.
Yeah. And they give you like a nice little head pat when they give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
What color is her bow?
Orange.
I doubt that. It's pink.
Okay, well, that was close.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get points for trying?
Yes. Yeah, you get. There's actually a participation trophy.
Good. I don't think I've ever gotten a participation trophy because I've never participated in anything before.
No, me neither.
I've never even shown up for anything. Because they always talk about participation trophies. I don't think I've ever seen one.
I guess that might have been a little bit past us.
You think so?
I mean, I
don't
knew.
think so.
I knew like every friend's house I went to, there was trophies.
Mm-hmm.
I never got a trophy, but actually I did win a bookmark drawing contest at the local library. Mm-hmm. All the little kiddos had to draw bookmarks, and the best one they would take and Xerox it, and then have those bookmarks available at all of the little librarian stations.
That's fun.
And I think I won 2 years in a row.
Wow. And you know that there was some kid that got hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, little 11-year-old me probably wrecked the 9-year-old who thought that they were gonna win with their James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah.
What a dummy.
Yeah. Or their mom did it real quick, and you still beat the mom.
Yeah.
James and the Giant Peach.
I won with the book Young Fu of the Upper Yangtze, which is a pretty good book. I mean, it's for kids, but
wow, with a name like that, I don't know. I don't even know how to read. I wouldn't if I saw those letters. I wouldn't be able to read it.
Power Surge. Any tips on posture while painting? Lately, I've been kind of killing my neck. I've been painting more than usual. My desks are raised up really high so that my face is physically very close to the model. It feels slightly uncomfortable. Like if you were reading a book, you tend to slouch, but the book, you rest like your arms on your body, and then you hold the book up to your face. But with a model, I find actually a taller desk or maybe a shorter chair, and then that way your face is like within 8 inches of the model. That'll help. It'll keep your back and neck straight while you're painting the whole time.
I do the power triangle. That's what I've been doing recently. You have your elbows on the desk, and then you hold the mini with one hand, and you try to get your wrists together. I can't really do the wrists together, but if my elbows are on the table, my back doesn't hurt. And that's how so the mini is directly in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
That helps a lot because
I like
you to straighten your back.
I like to do that too, but good luck getting a camera.
Yes, you can't do it.
Although I think that is how Goober shoots his camera stuff. I think he's figured out a way.
But you have to, because I did that for the video. You have to have like a background, so it's not just seeing your random crap or your basement or anything. I bet you that's what he does. He's shooting at a wall.
Yeah.
But that's hard to do for like airbrushing shots. Just airbrushing in the air. Yeah. Because my back, because now I'm becoming an old man, so my back starts hurting a little bit.
My back never hurts.
Okay.
Because I got the perfect. It just forces you to never have bad posture. And you never try to bring the model closer to your face because you're close enough.
Yeah, but I used to slouch. That stops. Power surge. I was thinking about that, standing up while painting, but I don't know if it's even a thing. I think you start it.
Yeah.
I think you start it.
Get a nice standing desk.
I think you do squatting. You squat while you do it.
Really deep squats.
Yeah, really, get in there with it.
TK Studio Prints. Not used them in a year. Last used a rattle can 8 months ago, so it's solid and not shifting with normal cleaning. So, down to paint thinner stripper. Kino. Standing desks are great for product workflow. Maybe you can attach a camera to a hard hat. Well, we have seen somebody try that. Try the old GoPro on the headband. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. But
your head moves a lot.
Your head does move a lot. It was kind of a fun thing to see someone try, though.
Yeah.
But nope. They could have used it as a like a transition. That would have been really neat. But nope, they used it as the whole video. They used that as the tutorial.
I actually watched an interesting video today about GoPros. There was this guy who's a streamer, and he was talking about how GoPros or proper webcams are getting more and more and more expensive, but GoPros are going for really cheap on eBay. And he hooked them up together, and he's like, the GoPro, it's not perfect, but it sure does work. If you want to spend $40 on a GoPro instead of $80 on a webcam.
I've always seen, maybe they're different now. Whenever I saw GoPros, they always looked like fisheye, where they was like extra wide. Like they were never like a straight on normal shot, because they were meant to like capture a whole scene, like a whole landscape.
I don't know.
Maybe they've changed.
Whatever they use.
I know not all of them are like that.
Yeah. Whatever Peter Jackson used in The Hobbit, for those incredibly, like, there's like a few quick moments where you're just like, hey, that's GoPro, and it totally kind of breaks the immersion. Also because those movies are like 2.5 hours long, with about an hour of plot. Whatever else. One back injury and your lifting technique becomes perfect. Yeah, I bet. Sure.
Yeah, you never go back. Get it? Back.
I don't get it. Can you explain?
Back and back and back.
So like on your back?
Yeah, like a turtle. Flip over. Is there a sadder thing in life than that?
I don't know. One time One time I was out for a run and I saw like a 40-pound snapping turtle. And those suckers can really move, the big ones. I picked them up and I carried them to the local body of water.
Did he say thank you?
No, it kept trying to bite me and scratch me.
Weird.
I think
ungrateful as always.
Are there any animals less hygienic than turtles? Because no turtle has ever cleaned itself ever.
It goes in water.
Yeah, but the water's not clean, and none of their arms and like dogs and cats groom themselves constantly. But a turtle, none of their limbs can touch each other because of their shell.
I mean, fish live in water. They can never clean themselves. They're always wet.
Yeah, but don't the other fish kind of like eat the eat the stuff off of each other?
Don't you think little fish eat off of that? Eat off the turtles?
Maybe. I don't know. Then why like turtles? You see them covered in like algae and dirt. Except for the red slider turtles. Those ones usually look pretty clean. But snapper turtles look disgusting.
I like how this is something that occupies your mind.
Yeah.
Cleanliness of turtles. Lucky bat. Sloths are gross.
Lucky bat. What about painting parkour? That's true. We need to get a GoPro.
Yep.
Parkour. Hardcore parkour. Kino Kinonas, do these models have lore? I wonder how a dance troupe got involved in gang wars. Well, they are a dance troupe. They own a theater in the city of Malifaux, and it's a front for magic theft. And they're also part of the Arcanists, who are able to wield magic. And one of the ways they wield their magic is they force like inanimate objects to be alive and fight for them, like the mannequins and the mechanical doves. I don't know exactly the lore of these of the dancer minions, but I know the henchmen and the master Colette Dubois. She has, I think, real specific lore, because she is a character in the story of Malifaux. I think for me, the other coolest faction in Malifaux is probably the Neverborn. The Neverborn are essentially the monsters. Yeah. Nah, it's not Bayou. It's the monsters that exist in Malifaux.
Who cares about monsters?
There's some cool
monsters.
Monsters
are fantasy.
Yeah, unlike gremlins. Yeah. Gremlins are fact.
Yep. I mean, I see gremlins all the time. I don't know, but maybe that's why I like them.
AR, Gila monsters have such bad teeth and bacteria, that's why they are not good to get bit by. Oh, I thought it was that they were venomous.
I thought it was because it's not good to get bit by stuff. Generally.
Mm-hmm. Aquino Quinones, pigs use mud to cool down. Snails are also probably gross. I think snails can clean themselves, though. Because they can reach any part of them.
Are they really cleaning themselves, though?
I think
it's
are.
It's like a kid taking a shower.
You know, yeah.
they're just in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, you never see like a snail covered in dirt. They always look moist and shiny.
Mm-hmm. Glad that you're checking on the moisture levels of snails.
I do. I take laboratory equipment and I check every single one.
Mm-hmm.
Power surge. Imagine recording while having a small table hanging off of your neck, and you walk around the city while painting. Every episode ends with your miniature in the terrible paint job.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Disturbed mushroom. Magical theft. In Malifaux, the year is 1901, and the Earth is running out of magic in the form of soul stones.
I thought it was Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and so the magicians figured out how to open a rift into the alternate dimension of Malifaux. And inside of Malifaux, they've found many, many more soul stones. And so they're being harvested and brought into the real world. Dr. Jokel, I believe the showgirl minions work for a master named Gru, who is trying to take over the world. Mm-hmm. And is voiced by Steve Carell.
Yeah.
AR, I sleep in the shower sometimes. Don't we all?
Yep, I cry in the shower because you can't tell what's the shower and what are tears.
Pression bleu. Hey, caught a bit earlier this time.
Yeah.
Mytho paints. Hey-oh.
Quinones. Pigs are also really clean. They're one of the only animals who know how to separate their eating space and pooping space.
I haven't quite figured it out, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, you're close. I mean, for some reason, you make food and bring it into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
It is a little odd, but...
That's where the lighting's better.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love yesterday's video.
Yep. It's true.
Whatever else. Have you seen the Malifaux Death Marshals? So sweet. Yeah, the Death Marshals are pretty awesome. They're probably part of the guild, if I had to guess. Mythos paints. My AK Interactive Fluorescent Magenta came. My Orc Knob is looking stellar with its glowing red visor. I want to get some fluorescent paint so bad. Can't find them in stock anywhere. And for a good price. Everything is out of stock because of Corona. Mm-hmm. Everything in the world.
I think we're going to be saying that until we die.
Yeah.
It's been over for years, Grandpa.
They didn't have any Zima at the store because of Corona. But no, they haven't sold Zima in 50 years. They don't have any Zima.
No one liked it.
I put Jolly Ranchers in there sometime. It didn't help, but it made the water look funny.
I remember doing that. And it did.
Mm-hmm. TK Studio Prince. Right, peeps, I am done for the night. I will catch y'alls tomorrow. And I'll catch the rest of the stream when I wake. Oh, no. Awesome. Okay, well, no one say anything about TK Studio Prince, because he's going to watch it later.
Yeah, we were going to say a lot of bad things about you, but I guess not anymore.
So one last time, remember, folks, hit the thumbs down, show your love and support. All's good. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe for all the latest streams. Also, there's a Discord. Yeah, there is.
And a Patreon, and we will be having a Patreon stream on Friday. So if you want to hear us get wet and wild, actually we kind of have a little bit to talk about on Friday, with some of the new stuff that we've been working on recently.
Oh yeah.
Some surprises.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we always have stuff to talk about, but that's gonna be real fun.
Mm-hmm.
Also, 7 upvotes. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
What? You guys are
9
the worst.
downvotes. But yeah, would like to see a lot more downvotes. Uh-oh, we got another upvote.
No.
I'm excited to do some of the Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which Gremlins box I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
They're all really cute.
Them Bayou boys are at it again.
Yeah. They are so fun.
Go Mythos Paints. Go-to competition miniatures. They are $3 a pop. Is that a mini company? Prussian Bleu. Tried out Rust on a 40k model for once. Really happy how these soon-to-be-done Plague Marines are coming out. Rust is fun.
Nice. The good Rust.
Dr. Trokel, there's no anything anymore because of Corona. Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to him.
He probably went off to actually enjoy himself.
I think he has a podcast.
I would listen to the Obama podcast so hard.
Anyone can have a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Boy, I would be so down for Obama's podcast. That's all I've ever wanted.
Not like he's gonna say anything spicy. That'd make me turn in. I think he's just gonna be like, "Yep, I'm not president anymore."
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I feel like that's what it'll be.
Mm-hmm. The White House would draftier than you'd think. Often I had to put on a cardigan or a long sleeve tee.
Aliens are real. I wasn't allowed to say that until now.
They showed them to me at Area 51.
It's not like he's gonna drop a truth bomb like that.
It'd be really funny if he's like, remember that movie Men in Black with Will Smith? That was all real, actually.
That was a documentary.
Yeah, I was surprised they got it 100% accurate. Good old Stonewall Gray.
Classic. Geez, what would you do if they stopped making that? Is that when you stop painting?
Mm-hmm.
You just give up on it?
Mythos Paints. Have you seen the Malifaux Hide and Seek crew? I'm not sure.
Not sure either.
I think is that one the one with like the trick or treater kids who are evil? Disturbed Mushroom. I saw your video on the must-have tools, and I cleaned my garage today and found a tackle box that doesn't have that fish smell. But the fish smell is the best part.
Yeah. I mean, you bought one with a fish smell.
I did.
To make it work.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're kind of missing out on some of the jazz, really.
Mythos Paints. It's an online game shop. They ship fast and they're always in stock. Ooh. Yeah, I was looking. Oops. All right, there's a little bit of Stonewall Gray on the camera now. I was looking at Frontline Gaming today, and everything I wanted was out of stock.
Yep, that sucks.
Whatever else. If you really want to upgrade your weathering game, AK Interactive Enamel Watches. Yes, I've heard those are amazing, and they're barely available on Amazon. It's like, hey, do you want to buy one that's old for like $11?
Dr. Drokel. Nick, I wanted to tell you what a great and informative job you did in the photos video. Unfortunately, my Sony digital camera isn't as adjustable as a DSLR, so I only have a few preset f-stops. Yeah. Yep. A lot of those ones aren't very adjustable.
Gaming Canary YT. Hi.
Hi. I remember a hi and a bye.
Mm-hmm.
I know Geek Gaming Scenics left a comment. Luke.
Oh, did
you
he? Mm-hmm. I didn't see that.
He was talking about what's it called? Photo stitching. He's like, you have to have a pretty decent lens to make it work correctly. Which I guess I never thought about it because I have a pretty decent lens.
Mm-hmm.
I have done it with the shittier ones too.
Yeah, I have too. I've had good results and bad results. What I always just try to take a lot of photos, like while manually just moving it barely even a 20th of a turn every time. Mm-hmm. It always does seem to get confused, like in between models, though. Mm-hmm. That's what I find usually happens.
Yeah, and that's like that's exactly what he was talking about in his comments. I don't know. I think it's interesting. He's very much a gearhead.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense that he watched that video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the photo stitching, it's great because it's going, done. No, it's not done. This didn't work. Mm-hmm. Put it back in. It's not done yet.
Yep.
Disturbed Mushroom, do your fingers ever hurt while painting? No.
Yeah, mine didn't either.
The only time my fingers ever hurt was building building those metal lictors. Mm-hmm. Like physically, all of the poking from all of their metal teeth actually started to really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Gaming Canary, I'm here to stay this time. JK, bye.
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Well, we'll miss you.
Not a very strong one. I'm not properly hydrated tonight. I don't have my burp waters.
Yeah, I didn't get a burp water either.
I gotta get some more the next time I'm out.
Never mind.
I haven't found them very many places though. I mean, usually I shop at Aldi, so they're not gonna have them at Aldi. I found them at Walmart before, but I don't love to go to Walmart. I don't love to go to Walmart. It sucks being physically in a Walmart, and it's kind of like the farthest away from me, the farthest food place.
It is the farthest food place.
Which it feels dumb to take the trip for Walmart.
Yes. I feel like the Walmart by me is closer.
It might be actually.
By probably a lot.
Yeah.
It only takes like 5 minutes to get here.
Mm-hmm. You have to do that. That Walmart though is so big and scary.
It's giant. Mm-hmm. And there's crime that happens there.
Yeah.
Actually, quite a bit of crime.
Mm-hmm.
Which, usually I start, but...
Yeah.
So just let me know.
When you're not there, though, you have a crew, though.
Yeah.
When you're not there to instigate.
Yeah.
Dr. Drokel. Poking from metal minis. I guess your city slickers got that fancy smooth hands, huh?
Ah, I get it.
I mean, it's physically a ball of spike teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we're not busy tilling the fields.
That's
like
true.
Dr. Drokel is. That's what Dr. Drokel is the doctor of.
Although you know what I got to do the other day? I got to weld.
Oh.
Somebody from my dad's work needed some flower pot holders flipped over, and so I got to weld, and that was really fun.
Wow.
It took a couple of tries to strike an arc because I hadn't done it in years, and also I didn't have my my auto darkening helmet was out of battery, so I had to use a flip down, and I didn't train on a flip down because the auto darkening is like better in every possible way.
Yeah, so when's the welding video for the channel?
Yeah. All right, so you need your 6010 rod and your 7018. The 6010 is your weld rod. The 7018 is your filler rod. You're gonna want to set your amperage to. Pression bleh. Suggestions for good Death Guard bases. Thinking of mud with pools of green sludge. You know, I've seen people do stuff like that, and I almost wonder though if you don't want to kind of do something the opposite of what's on the mini. So like if you're doing a classic green and brown Death Guard, maybe you want to do like red or blue or something for the bases to really make them stand out.
Interesting idea.
Dr. D, can I stop painting? My fingers hurt. Aw, your fingers hurt? Well, now your back is gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Anyone else's fingers hurt? When was the last time I welded? It must have been for the UWM, for that one class, the dumb one, special effects and stage and scenery.
Oh my god, I guess you did do welding. Jeez, that was the dumbest class I've ever taken. Clip that, send that to.
It was almost cool.
It was almost the cool. It could have been the coolest class ever, but it wasn't. I built a window that opened by a motor. That's what I did. Was I the only? Were we the only ones that finished?
I think you were, because I ended up being, I guess not a dummy, but also not a dummy. I ended up working alone, which, in hindsight, there's no way I could have built that thing alone the time given.
Why didn't we work together?
I don't know. I don't remember how the processes work. I think because didn't everyone invent something? But then we like picked the best ones to be made.
No, because I think we all came in with our ideas, and I remember because I worked with Anna.
Yeah.
I think I really wanted to build mine, so I was like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna build mine.
I mean, mine would have been amazing if it happened, but it would have taken like a month of R&A.
Oh yeah.
I was like building a brand new thing that never existed in history.
Exactly.
I wanted to build a trap door that dropped down onto a metal track and then slid out of the way.
I made a window that opened by itself. I wanted to make a ghosty window. And I remember my review because, you know, that class was so silly because he didn't teach us anything about anything really.
No.
And so we built a really great window mechanism, but I don't know how to attach a motor efficiently to that. So I didn't do a great job with that. And they're like, yeah, it's a special effects class. You didn't do a great job of that, but you built like a really complex, great window, like accurate to like a real window. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't teach me how to use the motors. So I just guessed. I guessed until it worked.
I remember though him welding, putting together my parts and then welding them, and then him coming over and being like, you know, I was sure you were gonna screw that up, but somehow you eyeballed them all perfectly.
Yeah, I remember he called us all over to look at them.
Yeah. Well, because it looked like I had no idea what I was doing. Like I was taking a hammer and just hitting stuff.
Yeah. Those are the early days when we just showed up randomly.
I know in my scenic design Facebook groups, apparently there's like a huge lumber shortage going on right now, and so lumber is like tripled in price.
Really?
Which if theater needed any more death nails,
yeah, it's that.
Cabronix. Oh hi, Mark. Oh hi, guys. Does anybody know what movie that's from? Oh hi, Mark. Yeah, I wonder how many more centuries do you think theater is going to limp along?
Well, it's existed this long, as they say.
As they never ever shut up about.
They always say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a benefit to it existing, to teach people how to make stuff. But about anything besides that, though, I don't know.
Prussian bleh. The room is wonderfully horrendous. Dr. Jokel, I got into a huge argument in the YouTube comments in a video one time because in the video the person said welding when they meant cutting. I had to fend off morons that said they were the same thing.
Amazing.
I probably would have been arguing with you. I'm like, sure, you misspoke, but it would have been one thing if he was in the video trying to cut something in half by welding it. And it's like, no, yeah, he's being ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there are cutting rods for stick that do the most horrendous job of like if you literally just need to saw something in half and it doesn't matter how burnt and scored and melted and awful, it can do it. But almost any other process is better.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever else. I think it was called the Square-Shaped Human Living Area.
Mm-hmm.
Like houses? Square-Shaped Human Living Area? AR, so excited. Gotta go to work soon and make money. Wondering what should be the next Primaris unit I buy. Oh my goodness, AR, what units do you have? Like, do you have intercessors? And an intercessor captain? Or not an intercessor captain, a Primaris captain? Like, those would probably be the basics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then you could go close combat intercessor. You could go Reavers, which I think are elite choice. They're definitely elite choices, unfortunately. Although I wonder... excuse me. I wonder if they're going to make some changes to the Reavers, because currently there's almost no difference between Reavers and Assault Intercessors, except Assault Intercessors have AP-1 swords, and Reavers have AP-zip swords.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost... And they're troops instead of elites, so it's almost like Reavers have been completely overshadowed. So I wonder if they're going to come up with some more interesting rules for them.
Mm-hmm.
Cabronics. I saw an old video where Jay sounded like a 17-year-old stumbling on his words with a cheap webcam mic. Oh, you mean yesterday's stream?
Yeah. Which video was it? What's fun is really we do have a different mic now. Mm-hmm. But for a long time we were using the same mic.
Yes.
We just did not know how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
For years. Unless it was a battle report. Then that was onboard. That was an onboard mic.
Yeah. I think it was barbed wire.
Yeah. Top 10 videos right there.
Prussian bleh. What do grav shoots and grappling hooks do for Reavers again? Grappling hooks allow you to ignore vertical distance. And the grav shoots, I believe, allow you to deep strike. Or a version of deep striking. Dr. Joker, probably one of your old Pornhub videos.
Yeah, those are still up on Pornhub.
AR. I have most of the options for Primaris, just really the Dreadnought, Storm Speeder, or Gladiator Tank are what I'm missing. Ooh, I'd probably go the Dreadnoughts, maybe the Invictor Tactical Warsuit, which I both adore and hate. I think it's a cool model, but I don't like it at all. I think it's one of those rare instances where I think it kind of hurts the lore. Or not the lore, but it just kind of... It ignores a part of science fiction that it seemed like Games Workshop was trying to, like, actually do. Like, for all Space Marine... Or for all mechs in 40k that have 4 limbs... They have the pilot have to pilot it with their 4 limbs, because that makes sense. Like, how else would you do it? And that's why the Dread Knight is the way it is. That's why the new wonderful Sisters of Battle mech suits are the way they are. But the Invictor Tactical Warsuit is just a Space Marine sitting in a chair with one joystick and one yoke. Mm-hmm. And with that yoke and joystick, he's able to control all 4 limbs. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess Space Marines have black carapace, but that doesn't really even make sense either. Like, does the black carapace... Because they're wearing their armor in the tank. So does the tank...
Maybe it's shift.
He shifts for alt controls. Mm. He goes to F1. Mm-hmm. Impression bleh. How is vertical distance measured for movement again? I think it's just normal. Like, it takes 2 inches to go up if you want to go 2 inches up. In 6th edition, it was weird. It was vertical distance was like, you measured it in half.
Yeah, I don't think we ever did it.
Yeah, and squads could be separated by vertical distance, and it meant things for in-game.
Yeah, I mean, that's when the game was good.
God, so. 6th edition. 6th edition was so much. Remember Tank Shock and how it took an entire page to explain, and it never, ever mattered even once? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the game sucks now.
Yes. AR Dreadnought, it is. Lol.
Yeah.
I have two Primaris Dreadnoughty guys. Not the Invictor one, the other one. The oh lord, the Primaris Redemptor Dreadnoughts. I cannot wait though for the Sisters Paragon Warsuits. Mm-hmm. I see so much potential.
Is that gonna be an immediate buy?
I think
you're gonna buy it immediately.
Ooh. I really like them, and I want to do a video on them, and I want to have them. But I know I was reading about I read their 1D4 Chan page today, and it was not very nice about how everyone hates how they look. Mm-hmm. I don't get it though. I don't get it how it's a baby carrier, because they're almost completely inside except for the arms are sticking out. Mm-hmm. Which I do the way the Games Workshop pictures of them, I don't think are as good as they can possibly look.
No, they never are.
They never are. They're always pretty good, but once it gets out into the wild, that's when you really see how good they can look. Mm-hmm. But it makes for some very easy YouTube content when you just review the model based on the GW picture on the website.
That's true. And especially if you're pinning it looks like shit.
Yeah.
And that does really well.
AR, what chapter should I make up as I am Deathwatch and get to choose? Well, I guess if you're going with the Dreadnought and not the Warsuits, Iron Hands? Because they love technology.
Iron Hands are very cool.
That'd be really cool. If it's the Warsuit, though, I probably wouldn't put any chapter markings, because I like to think that the Warsuit is just like a little, just like a car, and they get in and out of it.
If I had to play Space Marines, if I was forced to, it'd be Iron Hands.
And I think the black and silver and white would look really nice next to my Black Templar, who are black and white.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Cabronics, Flesh Terrors. Are there too many Space Marine chapters that are just black?
Yep.
Black Templar, Raven Guard, Iron Hands.
Yep.
I mean, that's only 3, but 3 of the major ones are all just black. Mm-hmm. Dr. Jokel, the showgirl with the pigtails almost begs for the Harley Quinn paint job. I wonder if anyone has done that yet.
That's something.
I would not be surprised if that's where a little bit of inspiration might have come from.
Yep. That makes sense to me.
AR. I already have Flesh Tearers as an Assault Intercessor and one of the Outriders as well. That's part of what drew me into the Death Watch. The idea of like, ooh, I get to make up all these little stories about where every single model came from, and they all came from different chapters and different places, and they know different stuff, and they all work together, but some of them don't get along.
Yeah, they're Power Rangers.
They are. Go, Space Marine Death Watch. Except for instead of fighting with the power of kung fu and friendship, they just shoot people.
Yeah, I'd be the pink one.
Mm-hmm. The pink one's the only one that's not racist. It's sexist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's perfect.
Cabronics. Don't forget the Dark Angels used to be black too. Yep, that's true. Cabronics. And the Salamanders are also black but under the armor. Pression Bleh. The Iron Warriors are also black, and they are Chaos. Black Legion is black.
Nailed it.
It'd be really funny if Black Legion was purple.
Mm-hmm. Well, going through that gel book reminded me of there's a purple color that's called Surprise Pink.
Ah.
Which is a great name.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Bastard Amber. A good color.
Mm-hmm.
There's also medium Bastard Amber and light Bastard Amber.
And blue.
Mm-hmm.
Tromari Emos. The lot of them. Whatever else. Aren't Iron Warriors iron? AR. I will paint a pink shoulder pad intercessor for Nick.
Yeah.
And share it to the Discord. We need proof.
Yes. Yep, we need proof.
Pression Bleh. Black Legion is white. White Scars is black. Lucky Bat. The surprise is that it's not pink.
Yeah, and I was surprised.
Pression Bleh. I thought they were black and gray with hazard stripes. Dr. Drokel, maybe Rita Repulsa should have brought in some of those against the Power Rangers. It's Morphin Blam! Oh, if Rita Repulsa had just slaughtered all of the Power Rangers.
Yeah. I do like it when people paint fun colors.
Mm-hmm.
Or rainbows. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Also, 13 likes and only
What?
10 dislikes. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm. We work so hard to give you guys a stream, and then you can't even give us the courtesy of disliking it.
Yeah, it's pretty rude.
That's all we ask.
Get a whole graphic for it.
Mm-hmm. You know how long that graphic took? Minutes!
Minutes.
Do you hear me? Minutes!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pression Bleh. I posted for once on r/kill team and got over 100 upvotes that day.
Nice.
And you know what, folks? It's about that time.
Cabronics, I did my part. Remember, not only dislike, but report the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Always.
Exactly.
And then the YouTube censors are like, "Oh, these do get a lot of downvotes. Maybe we should."
Yeah, we should start removing all these. Then we get our channel removed, and then we'll never exist again. Exactly. Well, yep. We have a video out tomorrow, so check that out.
Yeah.
Very different video, maybe. So you'll have to watch that, and then we'll be back tomorrow for another stream at 9 p.m. Central, and we have a Patreon stream after that stream.
Yes, we do.
So join that, and we're gonna say some spicy things as always.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And end.